Hello, everyone. I am Angela from Angela Wolf Video, and this is Video Tech Tuesdays, where we talk about video tech specs and gear live on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. So I've got two cameras rolling. I've got multiple screens going to try and watch all of my feeds. So just bear with me a little bit if I'm kind of looking everywhere. But thanks so much for tuning in. So this is where we talk about all the fun video stuff, and I thought because this is the last week of 2020, thank God, we can talk about how to do some like new types of videos for the new year. So I am going to review 21 ideas for new videos. I try to go through ideas that I haven't talked about before. I do a lot of blog posts about different types of branding and marketing videos. So my goal today was to work on one that, or to make a list that we haven't talked about before. This list is going to go quick because there's 21 of them. I don't really have time to dive into each one, but be assured I will be making blog posts and or live stream videos to do deep dives into each type later. So be sure you're following us on Instagram or Facebook, or subscribe on YouTube so that you can get notified when we're doing those like more in-depth videos if you're interested in any of the ones we're talking about today. And as always, if you have any comments or questions while we're streaming, just put it in the comments and I will try to make sure to answer those. If you're watching this not live, don't worry, still give me your questions. Just use hashtag replay so I know I didn't get a chance to talk about it this week, and I'll be sure to answer your questions next week or in the comments. So let's get started. Let me make sure I can see everything that's happening. Perfect. All right, wonderful. So the first video idea I have for 2021 is not really a specific video type. It's more just like a generic idea. That's a terrible way to explain it. My first tip for 2021 is to get onto a new platform. All right. So whatever, your social media or video platforms are that you typically do for marketing, I'm challenging you to jump on a different one, to just try a new one, to add it to your repertoire. If you're on Facebook, try to jump onto Instagram. If you're already on Instagram, try to jump onto YouTube. Try TikTok if that's where, you think you can get your audience is using TikTok. Try that. So just try to like do something new with where you're going to do video. Is just kind of my first tip. And of course, those are my dogs. Of course, as I always say, you want to make your videos specific to the platform that you're posting it on. That is why I have two cameras rolling right now. And I have my Instagram Live is in the 9:16 vertical because that's what Instagram likes. And then my YouTube and my Facebook is the 16:9 horizontal, which they like. So just a thing to be mindful of when you're jumping onto a new platform. Make sure you are following their like best practices. All right. Idea number 2, make a teaser video. So whatever new is happening with your brand or your company, put out a teaser video before the actual announcement. Tease the announcement, tease that you're going to be doing a new product, or tease that you have a new service or a promo, just to put something else extra out there to get interest before you actually make that announcement. Number 3 is a Facebook cover video. So on your brand page on Facebook, the cover photo up at the top, that can actually be a video. So make that into a really cool little quick, easy to see video that helps grab people's attentions when they visit your Facebook page. Number 4 is do a top 5 video. So it's list top 5 blank that somehow relates to your brand. So one brand I love is the Capsule Collab. They do like not subscription boxes. They're like you can buy each box monthly depending on what you're interested in. And so they have a relaxation box. So something like top 5 ways to relax, put on music and do a candle. And I don't know, I didn't do this research, but you look it up and you research it. And then at the end, you can be like, oh, here's our product that helps you relax. So it's use like a top 5 way to kind of bring it back to either a service or a product that you offer, but you're still offering some value to people watching the video because it's like a generic tips video. Kind of along that line, number 5 is do a trivia video. So list facts about the different types of services you do. Like I offer video, maybe I could do like a top 5, a trivia video about the first video that was invented, or the first time Thomas Edison stole people's ideas for video stuff, right? Like so anything like that, fun video, trivia video stuff that relates back to your services. Number 6, kind of similar, history of video. So do if you have a product that, like if you have a tea shop, Discover Tea is really a great online tea shop I love. They could do a history of tea video. So it's, again, adding content, adding value, doing something really fun and interesting, but of course it always relates back to your brand. Number 7, do a video collab. So maybe partner with another company that is obviously not your competitor, but someone who could do a similar space as yours, and you guys can kind of like feed off of each other and do kind of a sponsored video post that combines your two companies together. Either maybe you make lotions and you work with someone who is a masseuse, and then you can be like, hey, we're gonna show you how to do a hand massage, right? And then you're doing the masseuse's services, plus you are showing off your products, you work together, boom. That also helps get you double the amount of views because everyone on your collabs, social media is going to view it in addition to everyone on yours. So it's a great way to help each other out. Number 8 is to do interviews. So this is a little bit different. This would be more like interviewing someone who has like maybe a specific specialty or is really in a really good space that, can talk about a topic that is still specific to your brand. So it's not necessarily a collab where you're combining two different brands. You're still like promoting yours, but you're reaching out to someone who has credibility, has presence in the space already. So that's always a great way to also help boost your views, and then just get more going on your site. It's always great to work with other people and to focus on what people are best at. Number 9 is do a DIY video. Everyone loves DIY videos. Don't do like a weird one. That's a side note because there's a whole subreddit dedicated to like weird DIY videos. But do one that, again, either uses your product in like a new cool way that maybe people wouldn't have thought to use your product in, like the idea of like Elmer's Glue does all those like, oh, make slime, make this, make that, do all these other things with your product. Or if you have a service like I do, be like, hey, here's like a DIY on how to like do a little part of our service, stuff like that. Number 10, do an at-home video, which is perfect for quarantine, for people who are trying to stay indoors right now, especially as like winter is coming. Everyone needs to do like indoor activities. So again, this is probably better for services to maybe teach people how to kind of do their service at home. I have a friend who does shiatsu, and she's wonderful at it, and she actually hosted like an online self-meditation shiatsu practice online where you paid to attend this, but it's all virtual and you can kind of like work on yourself, safety of your own home. It was something new, and it was still pertained to her business, and it was something that she could actually charge for to keep her business going. So stuff like that is wonderful, especially this time of year when people are cooped up. Number 11 is time lapse. Everyone loves a good time lapse video. just do a time lapse of whatever's going on in your life right now. More like in your business life, but they're just fun. Number 12, Q&A. Either have people, message you and then you record answering the messages, or do a live stream asking with Q&A and answer people's questions about your brand, about the services you do, about a product you make. Number 13, Mythbusters. So take a topic that surrounds your brand and go through the myths about it. Like, what is something that everyone, like that misconception about a service you do? Answer those and do a Mythbusters style. Don't explode anything, please. But answering people's questions and ideas, and kind of get rid of all that junk on the internet that's telling people the wrong information. Number 14, do a day in the life of your company, right? Show people around your office, show people what you're doing during the day. How do you set up? How do you get things going? How do you brainstorm? Just kind of let people in a little bit, and always peeking behind the curtains, kind of fun. It's an intimate way to connect with your audience. I think it's just neat. Number 15, remake or update old videos. So if you've been doing videos for a long time, this is you are not new to this game. You probably have made some bad videos in the past. I have made some bad videos in the past, right? You dig up my really old first videos, you're like, oh, please hide those. So this is a good time to just remake some of your old ones. You probably had great content and great ideas and just didn't maybe pull it out correctly, or even just you need to update it, and that hey, 2020 is a much different time than 2015 was, right? And so just update your old videos, put them out, make them brand new, make them look a little nicer, and make them a little bit more current. Number 16 is do a milestone video. Did you sell your 100th, 1000th item? Did you get 1,000 followers? Did you just open a brand new store? Whatever your milestone is that you're going through right now, is it your 3.5-year anniversary? I don't care what it is, right? Put out a video to celebrate. It's always great to celebrate. It helps, I feel as a business owner, it helps you keep going, but then also it's fun to again, let people in. Everyone likes to celebrate something, so celebrate wins online with videos for your audience. Number 17, do a blooper reel. If you're making videos on the regular, save as you're editing them. What I always do is I like to put a whole different kind of sequence, that as I'm going through and I'm cutting out the bad bits, I kind of save the funny bad bits and put them in a different sequence, so I can automatically be working on this blooper reel as I'm going through. And then at the end of the year, I can kind of go through it and be just trim it up, get all the best parts, put that out. It's just fun. I think everyone likes bloopers too, because it kind of shows it's silly, and it also shows that we're not perfect. Brands are not perfect. We're just out here trying to do our best, and here's us goofing around trying to get something going, right? Number 18, do an unboxing video. So again, if you have products that you sell, that might be a great way to do it. If you're buying something for, I offer services to, and of course I love buying new gear all day, every day. Gotta hold myself back. So I would suggest, you get new gear, you get a new product in, do an unboxing video. Those are always fun. Let's see what everyone is working on, basically. Number 19 is do a blank of the day. So, do the look of the day, the style of the day, the move of the day, the tip of the day, whatever it is, whatever works for you. If you have a makeup company, of course, do the look of the day, do the face of the day, or whatever you want to do, right? Where you're hey, today we're going to do eyebrows with our fancy eyebrow pen. I actually know nothing about makeup, so you have to bear with me on that one. But stuff like that, just something about your products or your services that every day, you can just do a 10-second video. Maybe if every day's a little ambitious for you, do of the week, of the month, something to kind of keep people up to date with what's going on with your products or services. Number 20, do a contest or giveaway video, right? This is always a great way to build up followers on social media, is to do giveaways. And of course, it's one of those things that you say like, hey, you need to share, you have to like, you have to comment, you have to tag, you have to do X, Y, and Z to be entered into our contest. So make a video to announce that. Have people share the video, have people tag their friends in the video. And that way, that's how they enter the contest. And then that's a great way to build up your followers and then give out some of your product as the giveaway. And now people have your product that maybe haven't used it before. And they're like, oh my God, this is great. Why haven't I used this before? And now they want to, come back and buy for more. So always a good pick. And I'm like out of breath. On last tip is number 21. Do a 30-day challenge. So don't do anything weird or extreme, please. But something like if you have a brand that's really focused on sustainability, maybe do like a 30-day plastic-free challenge where you do like a little 10-second video, every day talking about, hey, I brought my own reusable bag to the grocery store today instead of using the plastic ones. Hey, I brought a jar to put all of my peanuts in instead of I don't know. But pardon me, guys. Woo! I'm just like a little out of breath from running through this list. But do, a 30-day challenge, again, that's kind of related to your brand that you can pull it back, or do a 7-day challenge because, again, 30 days is can feel like burdensome. Again, just make sure it's healthy. Don't do anything weird or extreme. One, because that's not good for you as a person, but then also two, this is representing your brand, so you don't want to be promoting anything that's like for your brand, right? So yeah, those are my 21 brand new video tips for you to try out in the year 2021. So I challenge everyone to up your video game for your brand, get out there for marketing, connect more with people, and try very hard not to get bombarded and overwhelmed with the craziness that 2020 was. And we're going to try and really cautiously optimistically hope that 2021 is better than 2020. So that is my spiel for the day. Please be sure to check out bit.ly/AWV checklist. It's in my link tree in my bio on Instagram. Download that free branded video checklist. Gives you all the kind of like pre-production information you need before you start doing a video. And if you go through that, download it. It's absolutely free. If you have any questions after you download this, do not hesitate to contact me at bit.ly/callawv. Thank you everyone so much and have a wonderful new year. I will see everyone in 2021 next week at Video Tech Tuesdays.